take me on a treasure hunt. I long for something new. Have you heard the fairies when they sing and dance? Oh, I wish it was me every night. When I close my eyes.
Good morning, welcome to the beautiful Cornwall. I'm currently in St Austell on Carlisle Bay, just taking some images of the rock just in the distance. It's been a beautiful morning so far. We've been here for the last 2 days and it's the first day I've actually come out shooting. I managed to get the drone around the previous day just to sort of have a look around this area, but it's nowhere new to me. This is where I actually grew up, so yeah, it's a place that's special to my heart. Years ago, I used to jump off the rock, which I've taken a few photographs of now. Yeah, I must have been absolutely mad as a child, but yeah, this is the beach where I spent most of my childhood. Coming back here, I've not been back here for years, and I don't really know why it's taken so long to actually come back. It's beautiful. As a photographer, well, the whole of the Cornish coast is just phenomenal for photography. You've got the wild rocks, you've got the beautiful beaches, and with it being, well, 2nd of March today, it's really quiet. So yeah, great time to be out and a great opportunity to do some photography. Coffee's in hand. I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning to get down here. We're staying short drive away, but I wanted to get a little bit of blue hour, get some really long exposures just as the sun's coming up over in the distance. So yeah, come with me, enjoy this video, and yeah, we'll see what we can get from the beautiful Cornish coasts.
It's gonna take some time to get there. Trust you when you say that beauty lives in me too. Beauty lives in me. I know I don't yet know it, so I trust you when you say that beauty lives in me too.
So what I'm hoping to get from this this vlog is, I might split this into a number of vlogs, or it might just be one quite long one, but just more of the beauty of Cornwall and what Cornwall has to offer. There's loads of videos out there that show the usual St Michael's Mount, over at New Quay, all the coves and stuff, but I just want to do something a little bit different with photography at the moment. Carlisle Bay, I never really see get featured, so I thought, well, what a cracking way to start, and see what we can get from here. The weather conditions, although freezing, I had to defrost the car before I left here, have been perfect. Really quite calm. The waves are crashing. We've just gone through another storm. This is sort of like the end of it, I think. Weather forecast for the next week, which is how long we're staying in Cornwall for, is it's going to be on and off. It's going to be a mixed bag of weather. When we were walking around yesterday, it was snowing 1 minute and then brilliant sunshine the next, and a difference between about 6 degrees. It's going from 3 degrees up to 9. So yeah, real mixed bag of weather this week forecast, which is ideal, which is really what I want. I want to get some mood in the sky, get some drama out there, and yeah, just sort of see what Cornwall has to offer. Wow, what a morning. Today's really been a morning of drama. We've had a big bank of rain coming across just as the sun was rising, and obviously the sun ignited that as well. So I went over to the other side of the beach to fire back this way, just to get a rainbow shot. It's just behind the main rock that I'm featuring in the images. just on the back of the cliffs, and hopefully that's turned out okay. So yeah, it's been a case of running back and two along the beach. As I say, there's been rain, clouds going across. It's been igniting, being ignited by the sun, and then obviously where the rain's gone over, where the sunrise has been as well, it's added a bit of mist to the image as well. So hopefully these have come out okay. If they have, I'll show the images now and yeah, sort of show you what Carlisle Bay has to offer.
I just wanna hold you. I just wanna look into your eyes and tell you that I want you. You know you make me feel so alive. Can't stop thinking about you day and night. Love it when you kiss me, love it when we touch. Every time I'm down here, you make me smile. You're the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution. You are the solution. You are the solution. Everything I needed. Never thought I'd meet someone like you. You know you are the reason why I feel like I can fly. Thinking about you day and night. I love it when you kiss me, love it when we touch. Every time I'm down here, you make me smile. You're the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution.
So that rock in the distance, when I was a child, I used to swim around it, and I used to jump from the top into the sea. If I caught my son doing that, I tell you, I think he'd be a lunatic. But yeah, it just didn't seem to matter there, and that's one of the reasons why I've come back down to visit Cornwall, is to sort of get a bit of that childhood excitement back, if you like. Yeah, this is a place where I completely grew up and just absolutely loved. I didn't really appreciate it when I was down here on how beautiful this area is and how beautiful the coast was. I moved from here up to the northwest towards Warrington Way, and enough said about that. But yeah, visiting here is really bringing back a lot of my childhood sort of feelings, really. I went to visit where I used to live yesterday with Sarah, and walking around I didn't really feel anything, and I think it's probably because after a 6-hour drive the day before, we had a couple of glasses of wine with dinner, and it was cold, miserable, and we were just sort of running around. It didn't really feel much, but being here this morning really does add to those little childish feelings I've got. Certainly the ones of excitement and adventure. There used to be a just over in the distance there was an old pirate ship that was used for one of the Dracula films, and as a kid we just used to play around with it. It's full of rusty nails, full of just things that could stab you and really hurt you. It would never be allowed these days, but yeah, back then it was just a normal thing. I remember one day, one night, there was a huge storm, and we just knew, me and all my friends knew that the pirate ship would go, it would all get washed away, and that's what happened. The next day we came down to the beach and it was gone. There was nothing left of it. So yeah, it's out in the sea somewhere. Yeah, such a shame, but like I say, it would never be allowed. It would be condemned. I think everyone who goes on it will be condemned as well. Right, we're going to see what else we can get on the images, back to the photography, and then we're going to head off into Mavic and get some breakfast, I think. Well-earned breakfast.
You say take me on a treasure hunt. I long for something new. Have you heard the fairies when they sing and dance? Oh, I wish it was me every night.
Okay, we just arrived in the small town of Mawes, just south from Truro. Just come across on the ferry, which is quite interesting as well. So I'm just going to get a few images from this location later on this afternoon. Should be quite good for some sunset shots. But the sun, as you can probably tell by the light on my face, is a little bit too bright at the moment. So yeah, a little bit of waiting around and a few coffee shops to be explored first. Well, I was saying before about it being too bright and too sunny to bother with any images. It's just absolutely turned massive. We've just got a huge rain cloud just coming over this way now. Got to head off, get something to eat, see what it's like by the time we come out, and hopefully, fingers crossed, should be good for some sunset shots. See where we get to. So one thing about this whole trip we've got, it is 4 seasons mixed in one. On the way down we had high winds, heavy rain, snow, followed by brilliant sunshine, continuous heavy winds, then some more snow, then hail, then more rain, then sun. So yeah, within a matter of 20 minutes it can be a completely different day, which is fantastic for the drama in the sky. Apart from the fact I'm just about to get absolutely drenched, I think. So I've just had some coffee and I've just come back out now. The sun's come back out, the conditions are quite bright, you can probably tell by the light on my face. The wind is quite strong, but it's not too strong to cause any issues. So I've just had coffee and the sun's come out again. It's a little bit windy, but not enough to really bother things, only with the photography point of view. So I've come down onto the shoreline. This place is just really full of jaggedy rocks and loads of rock pools. So I've currently set the camera up just in front of, just behind one of the rock pools. So the way the rocks are sort of leading in is to where the sun's going to be. So it'll be a great leading line onto the rocks and from the rocks onto the rock pool, and then with the sunset in the distance as well. It's currently at 4 o'clock. The golden hour is from 5 till 6. So hopefully not too long to wait now until we can start taking some images and see what we get. Nothing spectacular. It won't be anything amazing from here, but it will be something that's just worth doing, and certainly add to this vlog. Yeah, so we'll see what we can get and go from there.